Again for joining us. Our sign language interpreter tonight is Meresha Owiti. Tonight we start with the escalating war of words between the President Uhuru Kenyatta and his deputy William Ruto after the DP, in an apparent response to the president, said that he would neither resign nor cower in his sustained criticism of government. Ruto has said that he will only leave government on the last day of the Jubilee administration. The DP made the remarks today, a day after President Kenyatta challenged him to quit government if he is dissatisfied with it. Murimi Mwangi starts our bulletin with that story.
For President Uhuru Kenyatta, reality of collapse of his legacy project, the Building Bridges initiative has been slowly sinking. But to his deputy William Ruto, the past few days following the Friday Court of Appeal shutdown of the BBI have been a carnival of celebrations and thanksgiving of good riddance. And for the first time since the ruling, Kenyatta broke his silence.
I have an agenda that I was elected on, and that work must continue. And it would be really the honorable thing that if you are not happy with it, that you would actually, step aside and allow those who want to move on.
Words taken rather unkindly by his deputy when he spoke in Taita Taveta at the funeral service of the late Mahor Ward MCA Ronald Hanel.
I want to tell them, I am a man on a mission. I have no space to retreat, and I don't have the luxury to surrender.
You can't on the one hand say I'm not going, and because at the same time I don't agree. You've got to decide, because you must be principled in that endeavor. That's what happens in a democracy, so that you don't confuse people.
Ruto has been a consistent critic of the Kenyatta and former Prime Minister Raila Odinga-led BBI process, recently rejected by the court on account of, among other grounds, failing to meet the threshold of a popular constitutional amendment initiative due to the consistent hand of the president and government throughout the process. Even on this, Kenyatta and Ruto cannot agree.
When they sit and they say that the IEBC is illegally constituted, the same IEBC that swore in the same court and the same judges. When they say IEBC was not properly constituted, the same IEBC that has conducted 27 by-elections, and we have not heard anybody say that there is a problem with those elections. I have a lot of problems with it.
It cannot continue that those of us who are leaders want to change the constitution so that we can share positions, share power, without regard to the millions of young people who do not have jobs.
I was hearing some people say, this BBI is to propel Raila Odinga. Raila Odinga declared his presidency with or without BBI, and he's still on the ticket. BBI has nothing to do with his candidacy. BBI has nothing to do with Uhuru wanting to continue, because there is no clause in BBI that says that the incumbent president is going to continue for another 10 years.
This is the second time in just 3 months that President Kenyatta has dared his deputy and those critical of his policies to resign if they were tired or dissatisfied in his government, rather than perpetually criticizing it from within.
The reality is that this is a call we have made over and over again, and the president has been very patient, extremely patient. And it's a kind of patience that sometimes is taken for weakness.
If now you want the deputy president, you are saying him to go because you are the one who started this, resign, you and him, and give the mandate to the people. Let Wanjiko say what he wants. Simple as that, but don't put us in this confusion.
The president is coming to retire in 2022 in the next, 11 months. So it is up to the Kenyan society to say what is good for us, and we avoid individual interests.
Attorney Attorney General Kihara Kariuki has already indicated intent to appeal the BBI verdict at the Supreme Court alongside the BBI Secretariat, an appeal that will be closely watched as the Kenyatta succession politics intensify. Murumi Mwangi, KTN News.
Right, and just to inform you that we'll have more of this